right, this is the Boys Down Bad podcast. We're back again, and it's Super Bowl week, boys.
Last game of the year.
Last football game.
Of the year. It's creeping up fast. It's always a sad moment, but an exciting moment.
This is what we watched all year for.
This is what you watch and you bet on, and this is what it all comes down to this. And you take it all in and you bet with your brain and you bet the Chiefs.
Nope.
Or you never learn and you take the Niners.
Yep.
Like
Stay
Chris,
stubborn. Stay stubborn.
And just be sad and not enjoy the game.
Hold that line.
This is where you try and get it all
strong.
back. If you're within striking distance to get even on the year, this is the day you get it all back.
This is the play. It's going to hurt taking it. You're not going to want to take it, but it's free money. So
Nope.
It's as close to free money as possible.
Yeah.
The best,
Unfortunately.
potential top 2 quarterback all time against Mr. Irrelevant.
Yep.
He's got something to prove.
We'll talk about it in a little bit. Let's talk about Husker basketball. It was, Chris said it, we were 5 seconds away from having the best week in Husker basketball history. 5
seconds away from solidifying the tournament.
We were so close. I think we got screwed by the refs on multiple plays.
Oh, they got screwed. Even Illinois fans admitted after the game on Twitter, because I was scrolling through Twitter a ton.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, Nebraska got screwed. But
the rebounding was bad.
But I left the game. Left watching the game. People were texting me, "Are you mad? Are you sad?" I was like, "Not really."
No.
I was actually really proud. Down 10 with 3.5 minutes left on the road, they could have easily folded.
Yeah.
But they were like, "Let's see what we can do."
They
Come
played
back,
well.
Tie it up. Actually, take the lead. I'm super proud of them. More than I ever have been.
I think I was very pleasantly surprised because I thought we were probably going to get beat by 15.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been understandable coming off the home win, overtime, emotional. Then you're playing a really good team in Illinois.
Who's good at home.
Yeah. We actually moved up 5 spots in the net to 52.
I think if we would have rebounded, I would have been all in. Just because I expected to lose that game by 10 to 15. And, I mean, if you rebound, you still get screwed by the refs, but you show that you're a good team. You didn't get it done on the road, but, you did.
Mm-hmm.
If you rebound even okay, you did everything you can besides get the calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we don't win if we rebound well because of the refs, but it just looks a little bit better when you can point to one thing, and I think I put 85% of the blame still on the refs, 15% on the rebounding, but
yeah.
I mean, it showed we're right there.
Yeah. Juwan Gary is just in rebounding because
we're
not good rebounders, but having him on the floor helps so much.
Having him back is huge.
Casey showed up.
Casey had a bounce back game. I was never really worried about him. No. He just had a bad 2-game stretch.
You're going to have that with shooters.
And
you can't shoot well every night.
And Wilcher stepped up.
In his absence.
I mean, Wilcher was unbelievable on Wednesday.
Yeah. Holy cow. That game was insane.
It was the loudest even more loud than Purdue. It was the loudest I've ever heard that place. It was going nuts. I think just with the comeback, and everyone at half was like, well, shoot, we're screwed.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it felt like a dream.
I was this close to going to bed when Chucky had the 2 steals in a row.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're not even trying at this point.
Yeah.
And then Hoiberg apparently laid into him at the half, and then they came out and
he hit
played
it
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Announcers were saying.
Yeah.
The stat that home, I can't remember what the ranking was. It was home or ranked teams were 1,456-0 when leading by 15 plus at half.
Yep.
I think it was top 6.
Wisconsin was 120-0 when leading by 15 plus at half.
That's crazy. Came back. I don't even. Yeah, it was. It's hard to think about that game now after the Illinois game, but Wilcher was unbelievable.
Yeah, he was unconscious.
I take back any slander I've ever said about CJ Wilcher.
Yeah, he's a dude. He's probably going to win 6th Man of the Year, which he deserves.
Gosh,
I mean, he's been unbelievable this year.
What did he finish with against Illinois? Because, I mean,
he didn't play. He didn't do a lot against
I knew
Illinois.
he would come out and
he had a couple
kind of struggle.
shots.
I think he had like only 2 points, but again, like Casey was Casey was at the hot hand. Rank was shooting pretty well actually from outside.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be hard to have Wilcher and Casey go off on the same night. It's just because teams we play are going to guard one of them heavy.
Yep.
Like Illinois' game plan, Underwood said after the game, like we focused on Wilcher. Like that was our game plan, shut him down. You know Casey's going to bounce back. They're like, if we can shut Wilcher down, we shut down at least one of their 2 shooters. Yeah. So that was kind of their game plan going in.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It was a good game. I mean, Illinois was a good game. Wisconsin was one of the best games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Of Nebraska play.
Every time Mass catches the ball at the 3-point line and he goes through, I'm like, oh, God. And I just forget, like, I black out that he's a good shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just like we've had so many, like, big guys who, like, I think it's back to, like, Thor.
Yeah.
Like a big guy. And I'm just like, oh, God. Like, this could hit the top of the backboard. And it's like, no,
he's a
gonna
good
make
shooter
it more often than not. Like,
and it just that game right there was just why I keep saying like road losses aren't going to kill you because the game is just called so different. Like
yep.
if that game's at PBA, we win. I mean, we win in overtime because the Hoiberg steal that was called a foul is a jump ball or a steal.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we get a couple fouls on rebounds where
we get that travel.
Yeah.
I don't think they called a foul on Wilcher at the end of regulation.
Yeah. Yeah, I told my dad that after the game. I'm like, if that game's at PBA, that's not a foul, and we win the game in regulation.
Yeah,
it's just, which I do think it was a foul. Like I do think he
got
fouled him,
but it's like in that situation.
Yeah, but if it's at PBA, it's not. It's just not a. I don't think they call it. So it's just, I'm worried about Wednesday. 2 overtime games. You're going back to Chicago.
Come out a little flat.
Yeah, I'm just. But maybe, I mean, if they play like that, they'll be just fine. I was, like I said, I was on Twitter after the game, and some sports and college basketball analysts put out a thing of like projections for the tournament, like percentages, and Nebraska had an 85% chance after the game, and it said they were 21.25 wins and 9.75 losses. So, like, obviously you can't have the 0.25. And so if they get to 21 wins, basically they're saying they have an 85% chance.
What are we at now?
We're at 16, which means you win the rest of your home games, which is 4 and 1 on the road. That gets you 21.
Hopefully Michigan.
Michigan.
What's like, is 21 like the magic number then?
I would probably say I think they need to get to 21. I mean, 20, I'd feel very uneasy on Selection Sunday, especially if they lose first game of the Big Ten tournament.
Yeah.
20, they win a game of the Big Ten tournament. I'd feel pretty good. 21, I think it's a no doubter they're in. Like, I'll feel very confident come Selection Sunday.
Have we seen what like the projected Big Ten tournament standings are?
It's just so
you can't so tell tight. Yet.
Yeah.
Because everyone wins at home and everyone loses on the road.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, the rest of their road games, if they play like that, are very winnable. I mean, Northwestern, Ohio State, Indiana, and Michigan, very winnable. I think if they play like that, I think they can get 2 of those 4.
Yeah.
Are any of those like quad 2?
Northwestern and Ohio State are both quad 1.
Okay.
So if you can steal one of those for sure, that would be huge.
Yeah.
You just can't
obviously can't lose to Michigan.
Yeah.
You just can't. And you got to win the rest of the home games because it's
or else you got to win.
Yeah, it's Michigan, Penn State, Minnesota, Rutgers.
All at home.
Shit.
Yeah. Those are the 4 home games. Michigan next Saturday, and then Penn State, and then Minnesota, and then Rutgers.
Okay. I feel like Rutgers, that game kind of scares me just because, like, the name, I just get bad vibes, but
it doesn't. They're bad on the road.
Yeah.
They struggle to score, and, I mean, like we've said, if Gary doesn't get hurt at Rutgers, I think we win. So I'm not too worried about, and I'm not really worried about a home game.
Yeah.
So 20 wins plus 1 in the Big Ten.
I'd feel pretty good.
I feel like winning
21, I'd feel very safe.
If we get to 20 wins, we'd have a decent seed.
Yeah, we'd probably 20 wins. We'd probably be
Is there any way we can get
5 to 7 probably.
Is there any way we can get to like a 4?
If we beat Northwestern, we can get to the 4 seed because we'll be ahead of them if like we end up with the same record.
Yeah.
Because then you're a 4 seed because you get a bye.
You get a double bye.
Oh, the top 4. That's what me and my dad were talking about. I couldn't remember if it was just the top 2 get a double bye or
Top 4.
Nice. That'd be huge.
Yeah.
I was listening to the post-game show because there's no other basketball on really except that Arizona game. They were saying, one of the guys was saying, if you're Nebraska at this point, you still want to make the tournament, but you also want to like get a better seed in the tournament.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be a 10 seed.
Yeah,
You
which
wanna
is where
be
they're
like-
projected today.
Yeah.
So
You want to try if you can to get like a 7.
yeah.
Not or 8 and 9 is you don't want that, but
yeah.
if you get like a 7 or a 6, then you actually have a chance to win a game. And then
you
who
never know what
knows?
happens.
I'll take getting in first, and then
Yeah.
whatever seed we are.
Yeah, I mean,
Just thinking down the road.
yeah.
If we're a 10, that's great. Like that means we made the tournament. I get that's huge. But if you can get into like a 7,
yeah.
And like the Big Ten playing at where's the Big Ten at again? Indiana?
Minnesota, I think this year.
Minnesota.
Minneapolis, yeah.
So like I mean that's a neutral site. You could, who knows? You could go on a run in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
and Husker fans are going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
No,
on,
they
go on a
still
run
have.
on Big Ten and get a 6 seed in the tournament.
Yeah. I mean, even if we lose on Wednesday, I mean, I'm sure Husker fans are going to think the sky's falling. It's not. They just go 5-3 in the last 8 games and book your ticket.
Yeah, even it sounds weird like saying like after a loss I'm more in than I was.
I was, like I
Just
said,
'cause,
I was
like,
happy. I was, I mean, it sucked that we lost the way we did, but
Just because we came back and like I don't like, I get you have to, if a foul is a foul, it doesn't matter if it's 16 minutes left in the first half or if there's 3 seconds left. I just don't love, unless it's like blatantly
yeah.
a foul, like, but I get it's a ranked team at home against
they're
a
gonna
team
get those
that
calls.
is fighting for their lives to get into the tournament. You're going to give Illinois a call, but unless you get absolutely hacked, because the shot wasn't that close. was
No.
it? That's where like
Barely hit the front of the rim.
I don't know. And obviously it's you have to call the foul before you see the result, or you're supposed to. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you could say it makes it look like more of a foul that it wasn't close.
Yeah.
But still, it's like unless he is clearly hacked, like let the team that deserved to win it in regulation win it. I get you still have a chance to win in overtime, but I mean if he makes both free throws, or a
You don't even
Yeah.
get a chance to
You
get
don't-
half
yeah.
court heave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
It's going to be a stressful.
Be a classic Nebraska choke down the stretch, and
It's going to be a stressful month and a half.
it is. It's gonna be good
Is-
though.
What just kind of going through scenarios here. Say we only get to 19 wins in the regular season.
19 is bad. 19.
Well, yeah, like how many do you have to win in the tournament?
You probably got to win the tournament.
20, you got to win 1.
20, I would say they probably got to win 1.
21, you're pretty safe.
21, I think. I mean, 20, they could be like the first 4 in.
And
So you're playing that
like,
first game in Dayton.
Don't want that.
But
No.
yeah, we don't want that. 21, I would feel confident that they'll be playing a regular.
Because then you get into the argument of, say you win that play-in, is that a?
Oh, it's a tournament game.
I don't.
It definitely is a tournament game. That's why it's called round 1.
No.
I mean,
There's an
Technically-
asterisk.
technically
No.
you do get a tournament win.
It's a
But-
tournament win.
It's an asterisk.
No.
Yeah, it's a big ass.
No,
I
it's
don't.
not.
I don't.
It's it's an NCAA
It's a
tournament
play-in
game.
game.
But that they changed it to say round 1. Technically, it's not playing anymore. It's round 1.
It's a play-in game.
I get that you technically in the record books it would say March Madness wins.
It
one.
counts.
You would feel good about that win.
If they, hell yeah, if they win any tournament game, I'll feel really
It's
good.
not a tournament game.
It is a tournament game.
I don't.
If they win
There's an
if
asterisk
they're
next to
in
it.
the first 4 in and win, I will feel very good.
I won't call it a.
Now, if we win that game and then win our next game, I'll say it's 2.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No, I would stick.
No,
I would stick to
just
1.
say 1.
But
It counts.
Technically, yes, it does count.
It
Technically.
counts. It's a tournament game.
If you want to be technical. I like just saying yes or no without
Yes, it's
having
a tournament
an
game.
argument.
I'd rather have a we want a tournament game.
Yeah, that's what you could say.
You could. But, like, non-Husker fans will say it
No,
would
they
count.
won't. It's a tournament game. It's part of the NCAA tournament. Period.
We'll have that debate when we get there.
Hopefully we're not
don't-
gonna be in
hopefully
it.
we won't have
We're
to.
not going to be in it, so it doesn't matter.
Would you rather be in the playing game and win that and then lose first round, or just lose first round?
Playing game and win. Get that monkey off our back.
We want to get it off your back.
Yes. It's a tournament game. It would be. They wouldn't be able to say you're the only Power 5 team without a tournament win. That would be gone.
But that gets tweeted and there's 50 replies.
Yep.
Okay.
It
It doesn't matter.
I'm saying it does get
In the record
monkey
books,
off.
it counts.
Yeah, I'm
yes,
not saying
it counts.
So then that's all you need
There's
to know.
an asterisk though.
No.
I
There's
just
no
want-
asterisk.
I want that tweet to go out from John Rothstein and there be no debate
Yeah.
underneath it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, yes,
So then why even play the freaking game? Why
'Cause
have
it's
the
a
first,
playing game.
But
You
why
gotta
have
play-
the first four? It's not a tournament game. Let's not play it.
Why do we even have the first four?
Well, if it's not going to be considered a tournament win, let's not have it.
no,
I
it
agree.
is-
Let's not have it.
That's fine.
It's not a tournament win.
But it is a tournament win, so then you have to count it.
I think the playing games are stupid unless it's the 16.
the two
seeds.
16 seeds. Like,
That's still not a
that-
tournament win.
You guys are crazy.
They said up until UMBC won, there was no 16 seed that won a tournament game. But they were playing
against a 1.
a 16 seed, yeah.
Yeah.
But
There'd been
technically, a 16 seed would have won.
No, there's never been a 16 seed beat a 1 seed. They've never said a 16 seed has never won a game in the tournament. A 16 seed had never won against a 1 seed.
It's fair.
I agree. In the record books, it counts.
Yeah.
And I would take
I would debate this all day.
Yeah.
I
let's
just
move
don't
on.
want there to be any doubt. That's all I'm asking for.
There would
is-
be no doubt.
There would be doubt. You can't tell me that people wouldn't comment that on Twitter.
They would comment it, but there's
We're just saying we don't want any debate.
but there's no factual evidence behind it.
I
All the facts would point to
Where's
it's an
it
NCAA tournament game. It's a win. It counts. Period. They
But
have
it's-
absolutely no argument.
I'll agree with you that it does count. I'm just saying I don't want there to be debate.
But
behind it.
but who
Yeah.
cares if people are debating it? It doesn't matter.
I do.
why?
care
I
because I
care.
just want it to be. Because what if we never win another?
It's
game?
embarrassing that we have not won a tournament game.
Exactly. It is embarrassing. That's why I want to win one. If people want to,
but people are going
wanna
to
say-
comment on it. There's
That's
no,
fine.
you still
They're
didn't win a
wrong.
tournament game.
then they're wrong. Because in the NCAA record books, it will go down that Nebraska won an NCAA tournament game,
I agree.
and they're wrong. So then they're wrong.
But there's going to be an asterisk.
There will not be an asterisk.
There will be an asterisk. People will say that there's an asterisk.
That's
There-
fine. They can
There's
say all
never
they want.
actually an asterisk in these games.
But they can say all they want, and they can say there's an asterisk. But who cares? Who gives a shit?
I do.
They're wrong.
I want there to be just all positive vibes.
Let's move on. We're not going to agree.
Okay,
It's mute point.
we're moving on. Super Bowl this week. It's the Chiefs. I mean,
No.
we need to talk about Pat Mahomes' dad real quick.
Bad
Talk
guy.
about a
Bad guy. Period. No debate. I don't think you can.
Well, he made a mistake.
It's his third time.
Asterisks.
No asterisks behind bad.
Made a mistake. Poor judgment.
3 times.
3 times. Like, you get your first DUI. Bad. You can say you made a mistake. Second time. Not a mistake. He knew he was drunk. Third time.
Yeah, it's not. You shouldn't do it. It's bad.
It is bad. It's a tough look, especially the week going up to the Super Bowl, or the 2 weeks going up to the Super Bowl. Bad look.
Get those distractions coming.
Yeah. Pat's family just,
He needs to tell him to relax.
and he did. Was it 2 years? Was 2 years ago when the Mahomes, or was it last year? The Jackson whole deal.
It was a year ago.
I think he like sat him down because Jackson he's not in the news at all.
No.
He's done good. He's not like all over TikTok.
That's why he's so good at football. Doesn't want to go home.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Brittany has kind of settled down. I mean, she
settled down a little bit. The Taylor Swift thing didn't help, but
all of like the videos like last year, you saw her like spraying champagne on people.
Yeah.
I feel like now you see like the videos on TikTok and Twitter, and they're all from like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's dancing with Taylor Swift, but also like if Taylor Swift's gonna be your friend, you're gonna do whatever Taylor wants to do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If Taylor wants to dance in the suite, you're gonna dance in the suite with her.
Yeah, I think Taylor Swift was the best thing that happened to Brittany Mahomes. Honestly,
Yeah,
just take the spotlight away.
Yeah.
because she can still be cringy, but
Yeah.
when it's with Taylor Swift, it's like
Okay, it's Taylor
you
Swift.
have 8 billion people that
Yeah.
are Taylor Swift fans. Like,
And if they don't know who she is, I'm sure most of them do. But be like, oh, she's probably pretty cool.
yeah,
Just hanging out with Taylor Swift.
like, oh, that's just Taylor Swift's friend.
Yeah.
Like all the new Swifties that like football, they're just like, oh, that's one of Taylor's friends.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know that for 2 years she was
Yep.
unbearable on
Yeah.
social media.
So you can go back to our last pod. We talked about the game in general. Today we're going to have a little bit of fun. One of my favorite things to do is talk NFL Super Bowl prop bets because there's a lot of
them out there.
just insane ones. I saw DraftKings. I think DraftKings has a whole Swiftie section of bets you can place
Oh yeah.
with Taylor Swift. It is what it is. But a lot of fun ones. We're going to give our prop plays today. But first, I need to see the board clear, so I'm going to throw on my Revo sunglasses. Much better. By the way, if you notice, Trevin isn't on the pod recently. It's tax season.
Yep.
Cut him a break.
He's working on your taxes.
Grinding. Someone's got to do it. No one wants to do that. He's doing it.
You can't just not pay them.
Yeah.
So somebody's got to do them for you.
Yep.
Don't do your own taxes. Have somebody do your taxes. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're going to make a mistake.
Yep.
And it's going to cost you a lot of money.
Yep.
It could cost you jail time.
You could. Yeah. If
you
you're not
just
careful.
decide not to do it,
Yep.
It's
if
true.
you do it wrong.
It's very
Okay.
true. So that's where he's at. But Revo.com, use code BoysNotBad20, 20% off your order. We've said it a million times now.
Invest in those eyes.
Invest in the eyes. It's the best sunglasses you can possibly buy. They're a little bit expensive. That's why you get the 20% off code. And you get yourself a good pair of sunglasses that are going to protect your eyes. Also, you pay more for sunglasses. You're going to care more about those sunglasses. You're not going to lose them as easy.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to take care of them. They're going to protect your eyes better. You get the photochromic lenses.
It's just like anything else. You pay a little bit more, and it lasts you longer.
Exactly.
What's the difference in paying a little bit more for a good pair of sunglasses than paying, buying 2 or 3 pairs of an okay brand? You're probably going to pay more.
You're going to lose them. Yeah, you're going to eventually you'll pay more. You're going to lose them. You're going to break them.
Yep.
They're not going to be as good quality. So get yourself a pair of Revo sunglasses. We've had a lot of TikTok people buy Revo sunglasses. They said they're awesome.
Worth
their
every
word for it.
penny.
Worth every penny.
That's
Yep.
that's what. Oh, they're like, oh, they're expensive. Well, yeah, sunglasses. Everything's expensive right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the world. It's
Everything is.
unfortunate. So pay a little bit more now, and you won't have to buy another pair in a
Exactly.
year. You'll want to buy another pair, and you
Yeah.
probably will because they're so good.
Exactly.
But it's not going to be like a necessity where
Yeah.
you lose a bad pair, you break them, you realize these just aren't very good sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go buy a new pair.
Yep.
Just invest in Revos now because you're going to do it at some point.
Do it now.
Just do it now.
Also, I want to
Use-
give a quick shout out to our new Discord channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go join Boys Not Bad Podcast on the Discord. Got a lot of guys in there and girls throwing up picks. And we were hot this weekend.
We were.
We had UC Irvine in basketball. It was a big win. Chris had Nova yesterday. Big win. Go check it out. Check out the Discord. All right, let's get to the Super Bowl prop plays of the week. Chris, start us off.
All right. My first play, I think so. I said last week, I think the game's going to be under 47.5 points. So I'm going to take the largest lead under 13.5 points. The under's actually plus 115, so you're getting plus money there. I just think it's going to be a really close game. Two good defenses, which leads to not a lot of points, which means not a huge lead in the game. I think you could see a lot of field goals instead of touchdowns. So I just think the largest lead, under 13.5 points. Next, kind of the same logic, over in the amount of punts in the game, 7.5.
Fun one.
It's minus 115. Again, think it's under. Good defenses. Also in the Super Bowl, you're playing for the whole thing. You might be a little tight. You might be a little more conservative early on in the game. So if it's like 4th and 1, 4th and 2 on fringe worthy, you might see a punt instead of a big field goal or go for it. So that could lean in your favor. So over 7.5 punts in the game. Last, we're going to know right away. I'm going the under 90.5 seconds on the national anthem. Reba McEntire's singing it. She's averaged in big games like this 65 seconds, and the longest she's ever done is 85 seconds. So you got 5.5 seconds of pad there. 16 straight in the Super Bowl have gone over 90.5 seconds, which means the under is so due, which is why I'm taking the under 90.5 seconds.
Love it. Those are good. Those are good plays. All right, Jordan, what do you got?
All right, I'm going to start out with Chiefs, margin of victory, 1-6. You're getting that at plus 310 is what I saw online. I just don't think this is going to be like a blowout either way, and I think the Chiefs are going to win. So both of these teams have played relatively close games all throughout the playoffs, so I'll take margin of victory between 1-6. Second one, I'm going to take field goal doink, yes. You're getting plus 650 is what I saw.
I have plus 850.
Oh, I'll take plus 850.
Yeah.
I think both these teams are going to try and take points as much as they can. It's not going to be a Dan Campbell situation where you're going for it a bunch. A lot of field goal attempts. Just need one doink. Plus 850. It's a huge number. So we're going to take doink, yes. And then this one's for the Swifties. Travis Kelce, 12-plus receptions. You know why? You're getting that at plus 580, by the way. You want to know why? Taylor Swift's favorite number? 13. This game is being played on 2/11, 13. It's a 13-hour plane ride from Tokyo to Las Vegas. All the signs are pointing for something to be 13 here. Taylor Swift's favorite number. Who's Taylor Swift dating? Travis Kelce. Give me 12-plus receptions, plus 580 for the Swifties.
It's a good one, and he had stats to back it up.
Yeah.
Just one where, I know it's probably not going to hit, but, when I saw 12-plus and then I saw Travis Kelce at a juicy number, I was like, let's just throw it in, see what happens. These are all for fun. Prop bets, you're not going to hit all of them, so let's just throw one in for fun.
Just takes one.
It's the Swiftie Super Bowl, so let's see if we can get a little Taylor magic with Mr. Kelce.
Yeah, love it. Those are great plays. All right, my Super Bowl prop bets. I'm seeing the board clear thanks to my Revo sunglasses. Revo.com, you just go Boys I'm Bad 20% off your order. My first play is going to be my favorite bet that I take every year. And you're going to know right away. It's the coin toss. I'm taking tails.
Good.
Plus 100. Tails never fails. Never has. I think tails hit last year. I'm actually not sure about that.
That I don't know.
I think it did. But you can't take heads in this. You just can't. It's always
Also,
tails.
It's a 50-50 chance.
50-50 chance.
Great odds.
Great odds. You're going to know right away. You're going to start off the game hot or really bad, but it's going to hit for sure. So tails as the coin toss. My second play is going to be this one I've never seen before. It's a fun one. Combined touchdown scoring jersey numbers over 121.5 at minus 150. So all the people who score the touchdowns, their jersey numbers have to add up over 121.5. Travis Kelce,
George Kittle.
They're both in the 80s, aren't they?
In the 80s, you get 2 tight end touchdowns. You already hit it. Christian McCaffrey, 23.
Pacheco's 10. Don't need Pacheco.
That one hurts, but
Like a quarterback scoring 13 and 15, not bad for quarterback numbers.
you can chip away at that.
Yeah.
Chip away. Christian McCaffrey, he's gonna have at least one.
Yeah.
Probably maybe 2. So I think over 121.5 is a lock. And then my third play is going to be any kick to hit the upright. So the doink bet
Doinks.
at plus 850. Does that include extra points?
What is it? I had field goal.
I'm guessing it's probably just field goals.
Yeah,
Just
I had
field goal?
field goal doink.
Okay, I still like it. It's just a fun one. Throw $5 on it. If it doinks, you go absolutely crazy. We love doinks in general, but if you're getting plus 850 odds on that and it hits, you're going to go crazy. So just a fun play. 3 fun plays. Lock it up.
Yeah.
Let's throw it to Trev for his locks.
All right, for my Super Bowl props, first one, we're taking the national anthem. We're taking over 1:29. Now, I know Reba's been recorded twice. It's both gone barely under this number, but one of those was a celebrity softball game. This is the freaking Super Bowl. She's going to belt out those notes. She's going to hold them over 129. She's given everything she had. She's still got some left in the tank. Give me the over. Next, we're sticking with the national anthem. We're going to take Mahomes to be shown before Brock Purdy. Now, this is minus 165, but I think it's a near lock. Storyline's all about the Chiefs. Half the people watching aren't even going to know who Brock Purdy is. They're just going to be panning down the Chiefs sideline, and boom, there's Mahomes. Lock that one in. Next, my favorite bet. I'm going to take over 2.5 players to attempt a pass. This is just, it's the Super Bowl. Teams love to do trick plays. They've had plays saved up all season. I could see Andy Reid getting creative. I could see the Niners doing it. I could see multiple people throwing passes. We're going to take over 2.5 players. Look for some trick plays. That'll hit.
All right, great plays, Trevin. Fun ones.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best. My favorite bets of the year are the Super Bowl props.
Oh, yeah.
This is
fun.
when you can really chip away at the balance.
You can.
You get a
Hit
couple,
one or two.
If you have like 5 around like plus 5 to 800.
Yep.
You hit a couple of those.
All right, boys down bad. Parlay. Super Bowl prop edition. Chris, what do you got?
All right, my Super Bowl parlay pick is the 49ers take the first time out of the game. I just think the Chiefs have been there before, so they have the most experience. Obviously, they're going to have a game plan, and it's nothing that 49ers do is going to shock Mahomes. So, he's going to be able to audible a little bit more if the 49ers come out in something totally different than what the Chiefs think. On the other hand, I think Shanahan's going to want to get Purdy in a good feeling. So I think if he sees something that's off or if Purdy seems confused early on, he'll take a timeout, settle him down. When in doubt, tell him to give it to McCaffrey. So I just think it's a good spot where 49ers take the first time out of the game.
I like that. I like that play a lot.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Just gets you a little worried that Chiefs get the ball first.
Yeah, but like I said, Mahomes,
Yeah.
he's seen it all.
Maybe some defensive substitutions aren't right.
Yep.
Take a timeout there.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep.
All right, Jordan, what do you got?
I'm going to take yes on a down punt inside the 5-yard line. Plus 200, I think, like Chris said, a lot of these fringe ones, if it's a little too far and you don't want to give up field position early in the game, I think you probably punt here. That's where you are really locked in. If it's like a punt from right on field goal range, punters love that. They just want to get that down right inside the 5. I don't think either of these teams are going to take a bunch of risks. So punting early, potentially punting often. I'm going to take there to be a down punt inside the 5 plus 200.
Okay. Juice up the parlay a little bit.
Yep.
Love it. All right, my prop parlay pick is going to be Reba McEntire's national anthem over 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's the lowest over-under in national anthem history. And Reba has never had a national anthem recorded that has gone over 1 minute 23 seconds. So why is this line so high? It's a trap line. It's a trap line for the national anthem. Reba's she's gonna hold that last note, really just give it her all. And I think it's gonna go over 1.5 minutes. Give me the over.
It's another one where it could be locked in or it could be dead.
Yep, we'll know
Before
early.
the game started.
We'll know early.
Yep. All right, let's throw it to Trev for his pick.
For my Super Bowl prop parlay pick, I'm going to take the longest kick to be made by the Chiefs. This is minus 115. It's just a simple pick. Butker's the better kicker. He's got a huge leg. The Chiefs trust him. He's shown he can make big kicks in the playoffs. Moody, on the other hand, kind of struggled. I don't think the Niners trust him as much, where if he gets to that 50-yard range, I don't think they'll bring him out. Bucker's made big ones before, especially in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl, has a Super Bowl experience. Give me the Chiefs to have the longest field goal at -115.
All right.
2 chances.
2 shots at it.
2 shots at a parlay on one game.
How could we miss one? What if we hit both?
If we hit both, it's
We're back.
we're back.
I think that would get us all the way back.
Yeah, we'd be all the way back.
Yeah.
Love it.
Or close.
Close. All right. That is enough Super Bowl talk until after the Super Bowl.
Go Niners.
Go Chiefs. All
Go
right.
Chiefs. Hate that I said it, but
Let's do some grid. Okay.
all
All right, we're doing football in honor of the Super Bowl.
3, 2, 1.
Pro Bowl Kelsey.
Yep. Derek Carr for Saints.
Good one.
Saints and Raiders.
Marcus Mariota for Raiders.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Yep.
Drew Brees for Pro Bowl.
Peyton.
Peyton Manning.
Manning.
Not Eli.
All right.
Did
five.
Oh shoot. I don't think Colt McCoy played for the Eagles, did he?
I don't think
No.
so.
Zach Ertz. Eagles, Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what do we need? Just 3 more?
3 more.
Bottom
Who is the
3.
good DB for the Raiders?
Oh shoot. Didn't Tyrann Mathieu play for the Saints and the Cardinals?
Yes.
So just the
Just the
Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah. Gosh, why can I not think of his name?
The DB for who did he play for?
Raiders.
And
It was like an
Broncos?
all-timer.
Aqib Talib.
did Shannon Sharp
Actually, I
play
think Talib did play for the Raiders, and I know he played for Denver, but I'm thinking of somebody different.
Shannon Sharp didn't play for the Raiders. He played for the Ravens, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
who is that? Is it he's a corner or DB? Or
Corner or
safety?
safety.
I know
He
who
went
you're
to,
talking about.
pretty sure he went to Michigan.
Jabril Peppers.
No. Oh, fuck. This is going to kill me if it's right. I'm not sure he played for Denver, but I don't know why I can't think of his
You
name.
know the guy
I can
who
picture his face.
snatched Michael Crabtree. Shane.
No, that's Richard Sherman.
Yeah. Marshawn Lynch didn't play.
Broncos.
He's the guy on. He's on Big Noon Kickoff. The
Charles Woodson.
Yeah, Woodson.
Oh,
Did he ever play for Denver? Because he was a Raider.
I don't know. That's a good question. I think Aqib Talib played for both.
I know Talib played for the Broncos
I can almost picture him in a Raiders uniform.
I think he played for. Well, hang on.
because he went there when Manning went there to try and win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And did.
Where was he before?
Talib? He's been a lot of places.
Well, keep that in the back pocket. Cardinals and Broncos.
Just trying to run through the backups.
Prater never kick for Denver, did he?
That sounds.
Where was he before? Because he's with the Cardinals now.
He's been with the Lions.
Oh, yeah.
He's been with.
That sounds right. No, they've had McManus forever.
But he doesn't kick for them anymore.
He was on the
But-
Jags.
yeah,
he
but
was there.
He was there for a while.
Um,
Bortles didn't play for the Cardinals.
Wes Welker played for the Broncos. Did he ever?
I don't think he ever played for
No.
the Cardinals.
Or Raiders?
I think Talib is right,
I think so
to
too.
be honest.
I think so.
How much time we got? 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Aqib Talib.
Did not.
He did not. I liked it, though.
That was a good. I thought he did for sure.
I thought he played for the Raiders.
Dang. Okay. Cardinals and Broncos.
Cardinals and Broncos.
Colt McCoy didn't play for the Broncos.
The running backs, Chris Johnson. He didn't play for the Broncos. Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon never played for the Cardinals.
Chris Anderson. Willis McGahee. Did McGahee play?
I don't think he played for the Cardinals.
Or the Raiders. No. Latavius Murray. I don't. Did he play for the Broncos?
Murray?
I think so.
100% Shannon Sharp did not play for the Raiders, right?
I'm actually not sure. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Cardinal. Oh my gosh. Can't think Cardinals.
I mean, we can always try him, but
Who played quarterback for them before Murray? So they had the freaking their number whatever draft pick who sucked from UCLA.
oh yeah, it was
Josh Rosen.
Yeah,
Rosen.
Josh Rosen. Drew Lock. No.
Where is Rosen? Was
Probably
he
out
ever
of the league.
on
Could've been
Denver?
the
I think
USFL.
I think he's like a commentator.
Really?
He's on a network. I can't remember who he's with though.
Do we want to try anyone for the last? Since we only have 10
throw
seconds
something in there. Who
Try
is?
Shannon Sharp.
for the Raiders.
Yeah, I don't think it's right, but
No. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wouldn't have got him.
don't even have pictures.
Don't have pictures.
Classic.
Bill Romanowski.
Nope.
And Jake Plummer.
Who did Jake?
Denver and Cardinals for Jake Plummer.
I wouldn't have got
I
there.
wouldn't
I
have
knew he
thought
played
it.
for the Broncos, but
Tough.
dang, I thought we might get that one.
Yeah.
All right, going to do a quick ad read for the Omaha Supernovas. Piers and I went to their first game.
Opening night.
It was great, and they followed it up with almost another 12,000
Yeah.
attendee game on, I don't know
Saturday?
what, Saturday, I think.
February 3rd, I think it was.
Yeah, February 3rd. It's a great experience. You got to get there. It's really fun. It's something you have to go at least once and just experience it because it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Go out and see it. They're very good.
They are good. It's like the ball just moves so fast.
Yeah. They're like they just don't really make mistakes.
No, it's
Elite level
incredible.
athletes.
Yeah, elite. Witness world-class talent and a fan experience that is second to none at the Omaha Supernovas games. Supernovas roster includes Olympians, NCAA national champions, and All-Americans. Secure your single match and season tickets at supernovas.com. Get to a game.
Yeah.
Just go try it out.
Yeah.
They have good food there too.
Yeah. Very good food.
A lot of
Go
good
support.
concessions. So go check it out. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Have a great day. Monday should be a national holiday.
Yeah.
I'll fight for that till the end of time. But it's not. But don't let that hold you down. Go have a good time.
If you have to, just put in an hour PTO.
Yep. Come in a little late.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still get your work done.
It's okay. All right. This is the Boys Down Bad podcast. I'm Dylan.
Peters.
I'm Chris.
Have yourselves a top 10 weekend.